Humanity has grown by leaps and bounds in our understanding of bacon making since the dreaded charred ages. Now, after pounds and pounds of experimentation, we've discerned the optimal seasoning and sizzling conditions for prime fried swine. Everyone knows that you can't go wrong with bacon, but only a student of the craft knows just how right it can be. If you want to taste truly delicious, diet-crippling bacon, you have to do it yourself. Today we'll be covering what's required, acquiring a pork belly, more about pork bellies, even more about pork bellies, curing, smoking, fixing your mistakes if you make some, cutting it into bacon, and finally enjoying the glorious end product. This is the stuff you'll need. Most of it compliments of Man Creates Projects, or whom I later refer to as the Bacon Gods. Kindly gifted to me by Bill and Karen Rozier. Thank you so much, guys. Where to find pork bellies can be an issue. I'm sure you can get some pork belly at your local butcher shop if they actually still exist. But in these pandemic times, I elected to go online. Crowd Cow sent me a pork belly from a free-range pigger that was sustainably and ethically raised, with free shipping. This is how it arrived and how it looks after thawing. Do not thaw in the microwave. Thaw it in the fridge or in warm water, keeping it in its packaging. This is Porky's top side, just begging to be turned into some fantastical bacon. This is her bottom side, or more correctly maybe her belly side, outside, skin side. One of the first steps is to remove this skin, and in my excitement, I neglected to do that, but I did address it later. The first step in the curing process is to mix this amazing salty belly rub provided by the Bacon Gods and mix it with this magical curing salt also provided by the Bacon Gods. And when you do, it looks like this. Caress this pork belly with the savory swine refiner, and for the first time, you might break down and weep sweet, salty tears of joy, which will only make the bacon taste even better. Use enough finesse and attention to make your partner jealous. It's going to take over a week of tender, belly-loving care to get your bacon pan ready. You may want to cancel that important business trip or international family reunion you've been planning. If your boss and family don't understand, then, well, they just don't understand homemade bacon. The commitment to bacon is not small. Flip the bag over every day so it cures evenly. Feel free to name the pork belly if it helps increase attentiveness, but don't get too attached. You're going to eat it. After 7 long, painful days, the cured bacon should be firm and have lost a fair bit of moisture, as seen here. When the curing is done, it's important not to get too excited. It's time to rinse it off with water and prepare it for receiving the smoke that readies your body for full bacon invasion. If you have a smoker, or an out-of-town neighbor with a smoker and no alarm system, use it. If not, use the smoking bag provided by the bacon gods to impart the distinct smoky flavor in your oven without smoking yourself out of the house. Close the oven door and get pumped. Put the bacon back in the fridge to cool and use a lame Schwarzenegger punchline like "stay cool" or "chill out" when closing the door. Dang it. Slice as thin or thick as your heart desires. Fry it up till it's nice and crispy. Sharing with friends and loved ones is permissible, but not required. Go forth, make bacon, and share the good news about how a pound of bacon can be had by anyone willing to put in the time to cure it for themselves.